think it's something that's right at the edge of my ability. I think it's something that's out there and it scares me a little bit. I think it's what's great about the sport, whether you're just trying to get round before the cut-offs, whether you're trying to go sub 12, sub 10, sub 9, sub 7, whatever your goal is, it gives you just that opportunity to really push the boundaries of what's possible.
So what's the plan for today?
Easier day today, so just main focus is to try and flush out the legs from the work of the weekend. So easy bike ride to start, and then this afternoon we'll probably go out for just an easy run. No real target attached to it. We'll just pick a route, go out, run it, and come back. I think just get some training in the bank at the start of the week and recover from the longer stuff that we did over the weekend. So.
So how'd your day go?
Really good. Hard work today, but really good. Pizza definitely well earned, I think. So 2 hard sessions today. First one was a VO2 swim, so 3.1k. Main set was 24 times 25 on 45 seconds, trying to go fast as you can possibly go. Then 15 times 100, build the intensity every 5. So I think the first 5 was going about 121, second 5 about 119s, and then the last 5 sort of 116, 117, that kind of pace. So really strong on those as well. That's really good for keeping the technique under fatigue. So bit of fatigue in the arms from the hard efforts, and then just sort of holding the technique. Was really good for that. And then 12 more fast 25s on 45 seconds. So did that at lunchtime, and then this evening, quite late, but managed to get on and do a 2-hour ride with some more VO2 intervals on that. So 16 1-minute intervals, decreasing rest as you go through the session. So it's getting more and more intense, and then finish with 45 minutes, just trying to hold a moderate effort and hold the aero position. So yeah, that was two really good sessions, but a lot of hard work.
And do you want to be on camera or do you want pizza?
Pizza. I want pizza.
Look at that tail go. All whining until you're on the camera. Now you're centre of attention, it's all good, hey? So that's 2 pretty intense sessions, like 2 VO2 sessions.
Yeah.
Like you're training for an Ironman. Why include such high intensity sessions in 2 of them?
So I think for me, like the VO2 physiologically is like the sort of ceiling that everything else comes off. So I think continuing to work on developing that and maintaining it is really important, and really helps with everything else that kind of comes underneath it. So all those zones underneath that you're actually going to be working on race day. And I think for this goal, it's intrinsically about speed and how fast I can go. So keeping in the intensity is really important, as well as working the volume and increasing the volume. And also I think if you're a bit time crunched, it's a good way to like put some fatigue into your legs in a short period of time, and then like be able to work at maintaining like good technique under fatigue. So that's another Wednesday interval session in the books. Had a really good day of training today actually. So started off the day really early with an easy bike while Ellie did her interval session on the treadmill. And then we went out again at lunchtime, she ran again, and I just did support crew on the bike. So it was nice to just get out in the sun, lots of easy minutes in the legs this morning on the bike, just sort of flush out that VO2 session from last night just a little bit. So that was a really good start to the day. Ellie's working this afternoon, so dropped her off at work and then went down to the park to do my interval session. So today that was 2k easy run down to the park, 25 minutes of intervals. Decided to do fartlek intervals today just because a lot of the training sessions we've got in the books at the moment are really sort of like rigid, highly structured stuff. So it was really nice to just have a bit more fluidity in the intervals and a bit more variation in the duration. So they were ranging from sort of 15 seconds up to 90 seconds and then equal rest. So same as last week, wanted to get those intervals done and then do a bit of running at around that Ironman pace, Ironman effort, with a little bit of fatigue in the legs. So set myself a goal this week if I wanted to run a little bit further than I did last week. So set myself a goal of sort of 6 to 8k, so at least 6k, but if I was feeling good, go to 8k. Got onto those, and yeah, I was just running really strong, really well. So I think the fastest kilometre was 4:12 and the slowest one was 4:36, so much quicker than that target Ironman pace I'm working towards of around about 4:40 to 4:55. Just had it in my legs today, felt really strong, felt really good, so just kept that rolling, kept that going, felt like the right intensity. So I think it's important to kind of make the most of when you feel good, because you're going to have days where you feel fatigued and you feel tired and you're not going to be able to run as fast. So I think you've got to make the most of the days where you feel good. In terms of how the session felt, how it went, I think it's one of the best run sessions I've done all year, so I'm absolutely buzzing right now, and yeah, just really looking forward to keeping on the training going and getting out again tomorrow.
So what was your bike workout today?
Just got out on the roads for 2 hours, and basically session plan is basically just hit the hills hard and then keep the bike moving as fast as I can the rest of the time. So really good sort of like threshold strength workout. Beautiful day for it, so had a really good time. Plan is to get in and do a swim this afternoon as well, so should be another good day of training.
So what's the plan?
Well, I had my first sort of setback today, I suppose. My knee overnight has swelled up like a balloon, so today was always going to be a recovery day, but just kind of changed the plan up a little bit. I'm just going to swim today instead of doing anything on the bike or the run, so just reduce the load on it. It's an existing problem that I have, so I had surgery on it when I was 16. It's just something that I always have, so it flares up from time to time. So I wouldn't say that I'm injured, but gonna monitor it really closely over the next 2 or 3 days, and then we'll keep an eye on it over the next week or so, and manage it accordingly.
Tom's knee's swollen up. You can see just here and all on the inside here. So all around the joints, that's where he had his surgery before, those 2 scars. And normally it's pretty good, but I think as he's up the volume, it's really, really swollen up.
So, little update on the knee. It's definitely getting better. The swelling's going down, which is really, really good. That's the main thing. It's still not 100%, but the range of movement in it is a lot better than yesterday, and the discomfort is way down. So that's really, really positive stuff. Really happy about that. It's still not 100%, so I'm going to be adjusting my training today and probably tomorrow as well, in all likelihood. But that's okay. Original plan for today was to be running some fast run reps, but that's gone out of the window for at least a day or two. Instead, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get on the bike and ride really easy. I'm going to do that on the turbo for a couple of reasons. One, if it isn't going well and I need to stop, I'm not 10, 20, 30k away from home and stuck out in the middle of nowhere. And 2, it's going to just let me really control the effort level, so I can keep the intensity really, really low. I'm not going to hit a big hill and have to spike the effort, put a load of strain on it, or have to accelerate hard at any point for whatever reason. So I should just be able to keep it really low. Don't have any particular power or duration goal going into it. I'm just going to see how it goes. The movement should make it feel better, should loosen it up. As long as I'm feeling like it's getting better, like it's getting looser, like it's all working, then it's all good. So I'll keep going. If not, I'll stop. Swims have been going well. I think they're really good for it. So just giving it an opportunity to move around, get a bit of movement in the knee without putting any weight on it. So they've been really good. Swim this morning went really well. 300s around about Ironman effort pace was going well today. Bit of fatigue in the arms, but was able to kind of keep moving pretty well.
Okay, so how's today gone?
Yeah, today a bit of a mixed bag. So I didn't sleep well and woke up just feeling like absolute garbage this morning. So got up early to go for a swim, and then decided just to go straight back to bed. Got an extra couple of hours sleep, and I think that really helped. So got on back on the turbo again for another bike this afternoon. The knee is pretty much 100% better now, so the stuff we've done with that has really worked really well. Did stay on the turbo this afternoon just because it felt a bit safer. I could really control the effort and make sure that nothing went wrong with it. So did a really nice long easy warm up, and then did some blocks of effort at around about the intensity I want to race at on the Ironman. That was perfect on my knee today, so that worked really well, and kind of gave me confidence. I think that I can kind of go back to doing normal stuff going forward.
What have you done with your knee to help it get better?
Well, we've kept it moving, but tried to manage the load on it a bit, so make sure that I'm not over stressing it, but kept it moving, kept blood flow to it, kept the swelling going down. I've been icing it quite a lot to just control that swelling, and been using the compression boots after sessions to just help with clearing that sort of like excess. Essentially, I've got excess fluid in there, so clearing some of that out. So that stuff's really worked really well.
Okay, so how's the week been overall?
It's obviously had its ups and downs, but I think on the whole it's been pretty good. I managed to do 14 to 15 hours of training, which I think, given the fact that I missed the swim today, obviously, and I've missed at least a couple of runs because of my knee, I think it's pretty good. So I'm happy with that. I think overall as well, I've probably got in like 10 days of really, really good training. So 2 or 3 days, a bit lighter, let the body absorb all of that. It's probably not a bad thing in the end.